Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time of seeing this channel, don't make it your last, and welcome back to my amazing subscribers. Today I am back again with another video, and this is going to be my story time, my very first story time. It's going to be a story time. Did I say my story time? Well, it's going to be a story time, and sit tight and let's get into today's story. So recently, or about last week, I think sometime last week, a girl posted about cursing out her ex-boyfriend. A lot of people came for her saying, why would you curse a man because he broke up with you? Then someone gave us the background story of how this guy had got this lady pregnant, then left her. He didn't accept the pregnancy, by the way. That's what I mean by he left her. He didn't take responsibility for the pregnancy. He left her, got married to somebody else, and now we hear that they're even having issues having a baby currently. And he's trying to come back to this lady right now to take the child. We'll have a devil ex that was really terrible that you had to pray that guy out of your life. If you can relate, please let me know in the comment section before I continue. So when I was reading those comments, I was like, oh, these people don't even know what they're saying. There are some men you encounter in this life, they'll show you shege banza. I mean, real shege banza. That it takes the grace of God for you to get yourself out of that situation. And this was the situation I found myself sometime in, was it 2018, 2019-ish year. I was in a very toxic situation with this person I thought I loved. In my mind, oh, we were going to get married, have a life together. Oh my God! They were selling me a dream that I took with my two hands and then hugged it close to my heart. This dream never came to fruition. Is it fruition or fruition? This dream never came to life. And I'm so glad it didn't, because it would have been another case of very, very unhealthy marriage filled with lots of abuse. Talk about all kinds of abuse. And the thing about this relationship is that while I was in this relationship, it was so healthy in my eyes, because you are in it, you can't see the red flags. Talking about red flags, this person showed all of their red flags from the beginning.
Genesis 1, verse 1. In the beginning, yeah.
But the fact that maybe I didn't really know what I wanted back then, I was still young, I won't say I was not thinking well. I knew what I wanted, but for some reason, I think I was just lonely. I needed to be in a relationship. I didn't have a solid reason why I should be in a relationship, and I didn't know what a healthy relationship, what I should expect from a relationship. Yes, I think I was just going into a relationship because of the feeling of having somebody. Yeah, feeling of saying, oh, I'm dating, just having somebody by your corner. I wasn't really dating because I knew what I wanted in a relationship. Yeah, I think, does that make any sense? Yeah. So I was in this situation with this person. They showed me all of the red flags, but they say when you are love struck, the red flags turn to green. So all the red flags were there. They were glaring at me like this, but I was in, I can't see shit. I was seeing green. The people that were outside viewing this relationship, they could see it was really toxic. But the fact that I couldn't see it, I didn't listen until I saw the shege banza that I wanted to see. And then that was when I started to pray this person out of my life. And the thing about toxic relationship is that if you stay too long in it, the toxicity starts to rub off on you. There's a term for it when it comes to psychology, I think. I came across it one time. When somebody is negative, when you're around negative people, over time you become a negative person yourself. Basically, it's the truth. And the same thing when you're around positive people, you become a positive person over time because they are rubbing off on you. That's how people are. So you start to mirror them. So at a point, I began to mirror this person. I didn't even know I was mirroring them at that point. I thought I was trying to pay them back in their own coin. I was trying to, if you attack me with toxic words, I'm going to say them back to you, or I'll say worse. I was mirroring this person, and I was becoming somebody that I couldn't recognize, because before that person I'd been in a relationship and it wasn't this toxic. So I was wondering, if you didn't do this in your past relationship, why are you doing this now with this person? That was when I started to click that I needed to get out of that relationship ASAP. So what did I do? I tried to get out, but trust me, the first attempt is always really hard, because once they come back to you with, oh, I'm sorry, I love you, it's like they have your mumu button, then you go back again. Like, guy, what's wrong with you? You were saying it a few minutes ago that you were done with this person. This. It just takes one message, one phone call, one I'm sorry, one I love you, and then you're back to that toxic situation again. Especially for the girls, because I think when guys make up their mind to leave a girl, they're not going back. But we female, so emotional. We think with our hearts sometimes. So I went back to this person. I saw another season 2 Shege Banza.
Did you?
It was too terrible. Like, if I am to write a book about this, it's going to take so many chapters. And this is a video that I don't want to be long. I don't want this video to be long. But basically, the reason I'm making this video to just share with you that sometimes when people tell you the things they did to their ex, or when someone tells you what their ex put them through, you'll be the one to even say, bring water in the midnight, let me climb on it and curse this person for you. So blaming that lady for cursing her ex, because she admitted that she cursed him so much that now his life is not even going so well, and she doesn't even know if it's as a result of the curses that she placed on him. But all she knows is that things has not been really well with him. The only person I pity in this story is his innocent wife that he got married to. So this my ex, how I was able to get out is, you put me laugh, but honestly, everything, when they say prayers, pray, guy, pray. I really started praying for God to take away this person if it wasn't meant to be. And prior to me praying to get out of that toxic relationship, I remember that I had prayed initially when he came to me to talk about we dating. I said, Lord, if this person is not meant to be, show me the signs and let him go. God answered me, but I refused to see the red flags. I turned them to green. I was seeing green instead of red. And then being intentional about wanting to get out of that situation, I was becoming a shadow of myself. I was not me anymore. And let me even tell you something, guys. This person's family members didn't even like me. It was later on that the sister showed her true colors. The brother was okay, was chill, but it was just indifferent. When you're in a family where you are not accepted or you don't feel loved, abort mission. Abort the mission, because you need the acceptance and love of this person's family. Trust me. You can't get married to a person whose family don't like you. They'll make it hell for you. They'll hate you so much, start regretting. And another thing is, date people who have people they are accountable to. Does that make sense to you? Date people who have people in their lives who they are accountable to. If you date somebody that has nobody he's accountable to, or nobody she's accountable to, who do you talk to when you have issues with this person and you need to talk to someone who has authority or can speak to them? Nobody. This particular person that I was in a relationship with had no one he listened to. He was always right. You can't even talk to him because he feels he's right. So everybody kind of, or sort of just ignored him, or they didn't want to get all up in his business because they didn't want to face his anger. And and this person had real serious anger issues. Yell at the top of their voice, get violent. So date someone who has someone they're accountable to, not just prayers. Go no contact. Final tip, because this video is getting too long. Go no contact. I made sure that I blocked, deleted everything, every picture, every number, every social media following. That is one way to get over an ex and get out of a toxic situation. I keep telling people, they're like, oh, I'm not the devil, my ex is not a bad person like that, I'm still friends with my ex, blah 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 blah. You can be friends with your ex. You can be friends with your ex. I will keep saying this over and over again. You can be friends with your ex. You can't. Because being friends with your ex or staying friends with your ex is you leaving the door open and hoping that the dog doesn't get in to eat your chicken that you placed on the table. Your dog is gonna eat your chicken. You're leaving room for this person to enter and then exit as they wish. And your heart is not an hotel room for anybody to exit and enter as they wish. Your heart is a beautiful home that is made of love, that is warm and welcoming, that hosts happily and holds on dear to everyone that enters. And anyone who enters your heart should enter it with joy, happiness, and not be eager to leave. Someone that shares the same things, ideas that you want. So being friends with your ex basically is just no. You are delaying your healing process, my dear. So if you have your ex number saved on your phone right now, I think it's about time you let it go. Because there is beauty in the act of letting go than holding on tight and then hurting yourself. You're not deleting this person, you're still following them on social media, you're seeing how they've moved on happily or how they are even dating somebody new, and then you start comparing yourself to their new partner, or you start wishing for what could have been or what couldn't have been or whatever, but what not. Guy, enough is a word for the wise. Or a word is enough for the wise, but still makes sense. Enough is a word for the wise. Here you guys, please. Basically, what I'm saying is delete your ex's number. Stop following them on social media. Honey, there's nothing that you want to see anymore. Let go and let God bless you with someone beautiful who's going to make you feel loved, who's going to accept you, someone who is going to, be everything you pray to God about. Someone who's going to offer you healthy, beautiful love, not toxic relationship or probably a marriage that's filled with red flags. You're deserving of a beautiful home, and it's better for you to have that broken courtship right now than for you to end up getting divorced. Nobody wishes for divorce unless it's a matter of life and death. But if you're able to choose right by the grace of God, you won't even have to the part of divorce. So that's my story time / lessons on my dealings with a toxic ex and how I was able to get out. I hope this video helps someone out there who's probably in a situation right now and they don't know how to get out of that toxicity. Honey, you got this. You just need to make up your mind. Become intentional. Pray to God about it. Nothing is too simple. Nothing is too little to pray to God about. It's going to help you. All that ache you're afraid of feeling right now, God is going to fill you up with so much love within, so much strength that you'll be able to move out of that relationship, and then He's going to heal you. He will heal you beautifully, and He will reward you with someone that is worthy and deserving of you. So instead of staying stuck, thinking of, oh, we spent so much years together, oh, what will people say? People will always talk. Yeah, if you don't leave now, the years is going to increase. So it's better you leave right now than to stay forever and ever and ever and endure what you don't want. You get the love you deserve. If deep in your heart you know you deserve more than what you're currently dealing with, then make a move and leave. So with that, I've come to the end of today's video. I see that this video is so long already. Hopefully I can cut and trim some parts so it doesn't become too bulky or too long. Don't want to bore you guys out. If you like today's video, don't forget to give it a juicy thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share with someone that you think needs to watch this. Until another video again. Okay guys, so I'll see you in my next video. Bye.